Your certified most accurate four-zone weather with Chief Meteorologist Chris Suchan.
So tomorrow is the day that we've been looking closely at.
Yes, tomorrow is umbrella weather, rain gear, right? Heavy coats in the 30s, but no ice. Roads will be wet in around Bexar County here. Yeah, let's get you started. Four-zone weather watchers checking in. Temperatures about 20 degrees colder than normal right now. Kevin Hurt in Shirts, 42. We have Danny Bachhofer, Lake Hills, 43. And Lisa Smith in Sabinal, one of our warmer spots, actually. It's at 46 degrees. So clouds dominate. Raul B. Rodriguez Law Weather Cam Network all across our four zones. You see that 39 there in Kerrville, the upper 30s. So here we begin with the system now in the very early stages of development. It's throwing the clouds overhead. There is a little bit of a mix along I-10 west heading toward Fort Stockton to around Midland. Might be a few snow flurries, but it's going to take a few more hours yet to really get anything to fall in our skies here across at least our western zone and our western hill country late evening into tonight. This is the winter weather advisory that's in effect Thursday morning into Thursday night. It does include Bernie and Bandera. Comfort, you're in this in Kerrville. And so this is where we have the best chance for a little bit of icing in pockets. If there are any icy roads, bridges, and overpasses, to be cautious about, it would be in the hill country. So that's where we do have the caution flag through 4 o'clock. And then later in the afternoon, evening, the temperatures will be going above freezing. Everything melts, whatever you do see up there. Now, Bexar County, it's a green light. It's just going to be wet roads, a miserable commute, especially late day. In the western zone, early, could have a little hint of iciness early mixed with rain. So here are the temperatures. And look at, they're cold, but well above freezing in the morning, 39 in San Antonio. And then we start to cool the temperature, especially Rock Springs, Lakey to Kerrville around the freezing mark. That's why there could be pockets up here of a little bit of iciness. And then notice the temperature for the ride home. It drops a bit more, but it's still above freezing. So kind of give you a preview of the day using our Skycast. 39 in the morning. You see the rain chance increasing through lunchtime into the afternoon, your evening. And it is a good old-fashioned soaker. And look at the temperature. 36 degrees with moderate to at times heavy rain late in the day. There's the big engine in the atmosphere driving all this weather with the upcoming storm. That's the big upper low. And so the next weather maker would be the coastal low that develops. And you can see the patches of rain. Could get a random report of sleet initially as the atmosphere cools in response to the showers coming in, but it's not a big deal. There you see the pockets of a little bit more substantial ice potential in parts of the hill country to the Edwards Plateau, maybe around Bernie. But the rest of the area, look at this rain that sets in late afternoon through the evening. This is moderate to heavy rain right through sunset, and then it lingers through about midnight before kicking finally off to the east. So how much rain? Well, blockbuster totals here. This is what we need to see here, just what the doctor ordered. 1 inch to 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches of widespread rainfall across our four zones. And then the ice potential restricted to the hill country, to the Edwards Plateau. This is where we could get some glazing. You don't really see as much in around Kendall County or Bandera, but there might be a random report of really light icing. And then the snow, well, this is a sleet snow situation right up to Dallas-Fort Worth for the Cotton Bowl. And the temperatures, do want to point out, it'll feel like it's in the 20s when you factor in the wind tomorrow while it's raining. Four-zone weather app, free download for your smartphone or your tablet. That is right off my phone. And you can track the watches, the warnings, the advisories. Take it with you if you're heading north for the Cotton Bowl. All right, there it is, our 7-day forecast. Once we clear this system, the weekend looks great, although we do start with a hard freeze Saturday morning. Out west, the rain, a little bit of a mix in the morning, then windy on Friday, 51. Hill country rain, some ice for you tomorrow. Sunshine over the weekend. And here's a check of our eastern zone extended forecast.